seat because they were playing music that was really loud and I'm trying to stay monetized. So today is Labor Day and I got up early and came out here so I could do some journaling and trying to get my mind right. I feel like I have been just like in just a really bad funk lately and it's just not going away like no matter what I do. So yeah, I'm trying to get some sun. I'm trying to get outside. I am wearing this like sweater top that I got in, oh my gosh, where did I get it? Istanbul. And then I'm also wearing these white Aritzia pants, these like effortless linen pants. It is Labor Day, so it's the last time that I can wear white. Actually, do you guys wear white after Labor Day? Because I feel like I'm the only person who doesn't wear white after Labor Day. I don't know what it is, like people just don't follow that rule anymore, but like I always stop wearing white. I mean, I have a few beige items that I will wear that kind of look white, but like it's beige because I'm like, no, you can't you can't wear white after Labor Day. Anywho, speaking of clothes, I am never having kids. Like, just no thank you. Speaking of clothes, today we're going to do a clothes clean out or a closet clean out because I'm really trying to hone in on building my capsule wardrobe. So I've been working on this for quite some time and I've never really talked about it online because I feel like, I don't know, people don't really come to me about clothes, but really trying to build a wardrobe that is long lasting, it's also quality, and doesn't go out of style. So everything that you would want in a capsule wardrobe. And since I've moved to LA, I've gotten a lot of like warm weather clothing, but I've also been focusing on cold weather clothing because I need it for when I go skiing and when I go to like cold destinations. So I'm going to clean out my closet today and going to figure out what I've actually been wearing and what I'd have even though I haven't been wearing it. And the thing is, I do get clothes PR as well, so I'm sure I have a ton of things that I'm just like not wearing and like whatever. I try not to save my clothes for like a special occasion because like first of all I have so many events that I go to regularly that like there just isn't a special occasion, but also like I tend to like go to like fancier events and stuff, so you know, like I'm wearing it. I'm wearing most things that I own, except for some old clothes that I kept from like my old life from when I was an engineer. Like, I don't know, it just reminds me of like my lab days when I was like really miserable. I'm definitely gonna get rid of all of those. I'm starting out my morning here outside, trying to get some sun, trying to get some vitamin D, trying to get some endorphins, trying to get like all the good feelings and like happiness going. Any other plans for Labor Day other than to do my closet clean out? And probably gonna cook or something later. I'm really not great at cooking and I'm trying to be better at it, really for the purpose of me like controlling my health and having like a better handle on my health, because when I'm at home I don't leave the house, right? So I'm always sitting, I'm always like doing different things, so I'm trying to implement more ways that I can eat healthy and also exercise. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna drink the rest of my matcha, chill out here for a little bit, and then we're gonna go back to my closet and really start to dig deep into all of the depths of things I have and have not been wearing. I don't know what was in that matcha, but my stomach was hurting for like 2 hours. So we are now finally getting to my closet, and it is a hot mess because I did laundry after I came back from Europe, and I haven't put it back together yet. So I'm not gonna bring you guys in here because it really is that messy. But what I am gonna do is make two different piles. So one pile is gonna be the donate pile, and I donate to either a LGBTQ plus shelter or a foster care home or foster home foster home care center, simply because if you donate a place like Goodwill, like they're going to resell it, and a lot of times that clothing isn't resold, but it is better used going to any like foster care system or an LGBTQ plus shelter, because typically they're like teens that are displaced or people who don't have access to clothes, and like a lot of my clothes are pretty trendy. Not all of them anymore, but I do have a lot of like trendy wear, which someone could definitely enjoy. Most of my clothes are in really good condition. If they weren't in good condition, I would not donate them to any of those places I just mentioned, because like if I'm not gonna wear it, then they definitely not gonna wear it, you know? So I don't donate clothes that are in really terrible shape. Most of my clothes are in really great shape. And that's gonna be the first pile. And the other pile is gonna be items that I can actually sell to Depop. So I will typically sell items that are either like name brand or they are like brand new with tags. And I used to not be a person to have clothes in my closet that are brand new with tags, but since I became an influencer, I get like clothes and stuff in the mail, and I can't wear everything. So That's what we're going to do. I'm gonna prioritize like my winter wear, which I don't have that much living here in LA. So I'm gonna go through my sweaters and stuff first. And I'm really picking out the clothes that I haven't worn in like a year or even more. I tend to not wear a lot of colors. So like this is a sweater from my old life that I used to wear to the lab all the time. So I'm like, I need to get rid of. And so are all of these, which I also thrifted a long time ago, but I just don't even wear and don't have use for. One thing that I'm really trying to do is get sweaters that are cashmere or wool, because for one thing, they are much, much warmer, and also they last a lot longer. I am trying to build that out in my closet. But one of the things I tell people is that like I don't think people know like how to really care for their clothes, because like I've had these sweaters and they are Shein and Forever 21. I've had them for about 5 years now, and people are always like, oh, that those clothes, you know, they just, like fast fashion clothes, they just, you know, pretty much tear up into shreds after 2 wears. Mine don't. I have not ever had that problem, I don't think. And it's really because I have actually read a book on how to care for my clothes. And I forget the name of the book, but whenever I do remember, I'll put it up here on the screen so you guys can read it. It is really good. So first and foremost, they tell you like how to pick out clothes. So generally you can read like the material on the back of the tag, or well, this is a Forever 21 tag, so there isn't really one on there, but it will tell you like the material that the clothing is made out of. And if a clothing item is made from 3 or more materials, then it's probably going to be really frail and not last you a long time. So since I learned that, I have tried not to buy clothing that is made of so many multiple materials. For example, something that's 100% cotton is going to last you longer in terms of like wash and wear, compared to something that's like polyester, nylon, and cotton all in one. Because like the mix of the materials, it typically isn't the higher end material. Like cotton is like a really great material. It typically isn't mostly cotton, it's mostly polyester and nylon. So I try to avoid those things. But then also on the label, you'll see like it has like the care, people call it the care instructions, and it's not really instructions, it's more so the maximum that your clothing can withstand. So basically what that means is if it says something like tumble dry low, that means that the maximum that that sweater can withstand is a tumble dry low. But you should be letting it air dry or like dry out, you know, in your closet, or put it on like a super, super low, what's it called? The fluff cycle, I think that's what it's called. I can't remember like the exact name. But when people see like tumble dry low, they're like, oh, I can just throw in the dryer. And they throw in the dryer every single time, and that's why your clothes end up being so worn out. They may not shrink, but they'll be like super worn out after, you know, 3 wears. So whenever I see something like that, like tumble dry low on the label, I will let it air dry. See something that says like hand wash only, you only hand wash it, right? But then let's say like medium dry or medium tumble dry or something, I will let those dry on low. So I will dry it on tumble dry low, and I also wash it in cold water. People have like different conceptions about cold water versus hot water. Like there was always a thing of like, if you wash in hot water, it's gonna get rid of bacteria. The book that I read actually said that if you wash certain materials on like super hot water, it will wear out your clothing more, even if you are supposedly getting the material or getting the bacteria out, which that was like a whole chapter in itself of like, is hot water actually getting rid of the bacteria in your clothing? Anyway, I wash all my clothing in cold water. Sometimes I will use warm water, but my default is cold. So yeah, I've had these sweaters, I'm not even kidding, I've had these very cheap sweaters for now 5 years, maybe even 6. My TV started talking really loud, and yeah, whatever. All right, so those were sweaters. I'm also getting rid of clothes I just have not worn in a very long time. I haven't worn this since I moved to LA. This is a sweater that I think I got from Target. The Old Navy that I also have not worn at all since I moved here. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get some new sweaters coming in hot. All right, also have some dresses from my club days. I'm just not that girl anymore. So I'm like, there's no reason for me to have these in my closet. This one from Fashion Nova from ages ago. I don't even know if I can fit this. Maybe I could, but we're gonna get rid of that one. I don't remember why I bought this, but I think I bought it for an event. And like, it's something that I could wear to, you know, an event here in LA, because I'm sure something will require me to wear sparkles. It's been sitting in my closet for quite some time. Like, this is another thing that I haven't worn since I moved here. I got this like sweater dress from an event and I have never worn this. I think this is gonna be Depop. So pattern skirt. I don't wear patterns at all anymore. I don't know why I kept this because I know I have not worn this in over 2 years. So getting rid of jeans and pants that don't fit. So this is a pair that I got from thrifting in Paris, and they're cute. I mean, they're just like your regular Zara jeans, but I don't ever wear them because they're uncomfy. These pants I got from a friend a long time ago, and I haven't worn them since I moved here. And then I went through this very strange like green pants era when I first got here. And I don't know why I now have all these pairs of green pants, but I don't wear them. So these are definitely going to somewhere. They're coming out of my closet. The clothes that I wear the most are neutrals. This is a pair of Lucky Brand jeans. I love Lucky Brand denim. However, these are really tight skinny jeans that just don't fit me at all anymore. And also, again, a part of like my old life. So we're moving on from that. Also, another pair of Lucky Brand denim. These denim last a long time because I bought these like 6 years ago. I was still in graduate school and I got them on sale, but I don't know, like the buttons just isn't my style anymore. Like the 5 buttons, I don't know. I can't get behind it. I think I'm over that. Another really strange thing is that I hardly wear shorts even though I live in a warm place, and I think my mom sent me these. They're brand new with tags, so I'm probably gonna be selling those. But I don't wear shorts at all. It's like I'd rather wear pants. And I think that's just like a side effect of working in a lab for all of those years. Yeah, shorts just don't do it for me. And I got like this short set from TikTok. I'm just so uncomfy with shorts. Like if I'm not working out, I'm not wearing shorts. And these are a pair of old sweatpants that I never wear from Old Navy. Okay, so I haven't touched shoes because shoes are my saving grace. I just love shoes so much. Every time I go somewhere, I buy a pair of shoes. So I just don't even want to touch shoes. I love them all so much. I can't choose. I'm not gonna do that. So I do have a huge pile of clothes already from just 10 minutes of me getting rid of things that just no longer work for me anymore. So I am gonna go through them and I guess kind of separate them into piles of like what I'm going to sell versus what I'm going to just donate. I didn't even go through the tubs of clothes. Actually, let me do that. Let me do that really quickly. You ever go through your old clothes and think, what the hell was I thinking buying this? Yeah, that's the moment I'm having right now. That's the moment. This is a dress that I bought. Don't know why. But yeah, we're definitely gonna get rid of that. I did get rid of most of my shorts. I think I have like maybe 4 pairs of shorts left, which we'll see if I actually even wear them. But all right, now I'm actually gonna separate into things that I'm going to sell versus things that I'm going to donate. So we have 3 piles here actually. So this is the donate pile. This is the I'm gonna try to resell it on Depop pile. Also these sneakers that I bought in Europe by accident. And then this is too dirty. No one should wear this because it's not in the original color anymore. And it's mostly like white crop tops and things that are just like so discolored that I don't wear them and I don't think anyone else should wear them, or at least I wouldn't feel comfortable donating it to someone. So I am going to like pack these up. I need to figure out a place to donate them here. I don't know of any like shelters here, but it's probably a simple Google search away. And then I need to fix the rest of my closet because it is a hot mess, like a nasty mess. I don't even want to show it. It looks crazy. Okay, so the closet is mostly clean, although I don't like the flow of it, so I'm probably going to change this very soon. Yeah, I don't know what it is that I want to remove, even though I've removed like most of the clothes that I don't like, but I don't like how this is feeling right now. Like it doesn't feel like my fun closet. I don't know what it is. But my stomach hurts so much. I don't know why. It's not cramps, but I just like don't feel okay all up in my belly. So I'm gonna make some tea and relax and just like listen to some chill music for a little bit. I got this pomegranate tea when I was in Istanbul, and it doesn't steep all of that well in my like usual strainer, so I end up just like not even keeping it in the cup. But this is the only mug that is big enough for my liking. All my other mugs, they're cute, but they're just really small and I have to get multiple cups of tea. So yeah, I drink around out of a trick or treat cup all year round because it's the only cup that's like really that big. Because my other cup is a black Santa cup. So I think I need like a regular, like non-seasonal, oversized coffee cup so that I can, enjoy oversized cups of tea. And this was after you defended?
Yep. And then after I defended,
you haven't been answering. Yeah. What? That is so crazy.
Mm-hmm. And
are they even open anymore? Even they have to have updated their wardrobe. There's no way. Good morning. I look like an egghead. It looks great. So I have been up all morning editing for YouTube for this Vlogtember, but I do need to record a few more videos, so I'm gonna do that today. I also didn't drop off the clothes yesterday because everything was closed because it was Labor Day. So I am gonna drop it off. I'm also gonna do some editing at a coffee shop just because I need a little change of scenery, and like sometimes I get so in my head at home because there's just like no one else here that, I just need like a co-working space to kind of get the juices flowing. So we're gonna go work in public today. I just put on a tank top and some jeans because I actually like don't have many clothes left since I got rid of most of them. But it's good. It's a refresh. Like I'm starting to feel a little bit lighter in myself. I was talking to my friend last night. We were on the phone for like 3 hours talking about nothing but everything at the same time. Like, you have those conversations where it's just like, we need to catch up, but we haven't talked in so long. Like, she's my best friend and we have grown up together. So we're from the same hometown. I think we've known each other since like the 3rd grade. And it's just refreshing to talk to each other and like catch up and stuff. She's been going through defending her PhD. Like she was one that I was watching when I was in Sorrento. I was like watching her defense online. But yeah, we were like catching up on things that we missed in each other's lives. And one thing that I think is so funny is that there's always like a portion of the conversation where we talk about like different influencers. And I always wonder if like people do that with me in my content. Like, because I mean, I'm not really in the mix of like, I don't know, the other influencers, at least I don't think I am. I like to stay low key. I mind my business. I do my little content and that's it. But like, I don't even say anything bad about other influencers. But when we're catching up, I'll be like, oh my gosh, did you see she posted her wedding photos? It was so cute. And I just feel like I'm like a proud like friend. I'm like, you did that, girl. Go ahead, girl. Like it's just like funny things to me. So yeah, I always wonder like if people do that with my content. I'm trying out this new primer. So this is the primer that I got in PR in the other vlog. It's from Saite. I know I'm saying this wrong. Saite, London. They have this vitamin C glow glass primer. I have been trying to change up my makeup routine a little bit and like make it more no makeup look, even though that's kind of what I always do. But I want it to be more of like a flawless, like professional makeup finish, which I don't think I've reached that point. Let's be so for real. We're trying here. Okay. This is me making an effort. It is also really hot here in LA. So I'm definitely not gonna be working outside. I don't know which coffee shop I'm gonna go to yet, but we will figure that out. It was really nice to catch up with my friend because I feel like here still, I mean, I've been living in LA for over a year and a half now, and I feel like I am not all that adjusted because I leave LA all the time. Like when I'm not here for at least a month, So there's that, and like I don't see people all that regularly, but also I don't feel like I really know anyone that has the same sense of humor that I do. Like I think a lot of people think I am so serious on the internet, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Like I am very unserious all the time. I just like don't dabble in the drama and the BS on the internet. So I think that's what makes me serious in that way. But like other than that, like I just love to shoot the shit, hang out, kiki with my girls, whatever. And just don't feel like I have met, people that I really get on with like that. And I haven't had a friend group. Like I'm not like a friend group kind of girl. Like I like to have a friend or two that maybe like we can all hang out together in some places, but like having a friend group isn't important to me. It's more about having like close-knit friends and having friends that I'm like not having surface level conversation with, because I think that is what makes me mad. Like, just like, oh hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, let's go to brunch. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a true friendship to me. I am trying to make more of an effort to build more community here in LA, because like I said, like I'm not here all that often, and I don't feel like I have like a group of people that I hang out with, or like just, you know, close friends like I have and like I have had in any other like part of my life. So that's why I am putting myself out in public more often, not all the time. I'm not doing this all the time because I still need my quiet time, my personal space. But I am going to try to put myself out there a little bit more often and just like be in public and meet people. And I think also the other thing is of like being friends with influencers versus being friends with non-influencers, because generally when I meet strangers and they don't know my social media, they don't know like anything that I post online, it's great. But then as soon as they find out that I'm an influencer, it changes and I'm like, oh, why? And I think that's mostly because like people have an idea of who they think you are based on your social media. But like, since I have been a TikToker, you know, you get like 30-second, 1 minute, 2-minute doses of me where like you don't really know who I am. Like, I don't know how else to put it out there. Like, you don't know me, okay? I'm still a stranger in my best form. So when people watch those videos, they think that they do, and then it just like gets weird. And then when I meet people that aren't influencers, but then they like find out that I'm an influencer, not through like watching my social media, but just like from meeting me in real life, it can sometimes get weird too if they like don't already have their own like hobbies and interests and all these things going on in their own life. Like, if they don't have anything going on in their life, then it gets weird when they realize that I have things going on in my own life. So yeah, anywho, we are really working on trying to build community here in LA, and just having like friends here. Like, all of my friends are all from what I call my old life, like before I was an influencer and when I was still like working as an engineer, or even when I was still in college. Like, I still talk to a handful of people that like from that era of my life. So yeah, I'm still feel like I'm adjusting this era, and a lot of people say that it takes about 2 years to really adjust to moving to a new place. And in all honesty, it took me about 2 years to adjust to living in Delaware, like to like start finding my community and started to like find my own routine. But granted, I was in Delaware every single day for 2 years, you know, like I'm not in LA every single day in this last year and a half. So we're trying. Anyway, let me finish my makeup. I kind of look like a ghost right now. I'm gonna do a lot of blending. I'll come back in a second. Okay, makeup is done. Although I don't think this is the best makeup look I've ever done in my life, so whatever. But I am gonna put on the In Too Deep by 5 Cents in PR the other day. This stuff smells so good. I love it. And like, I'm not a big perfume girly. Like, I don't know how to layer. I don't know the different tones and the under. I don't know any of that, but I know this smells good and I like it, so I'm gonna put it on. I do have to record a few videos, but after that, we're gonna go to the coffee shop and do some editing, and we're also gonna donate the clothes. So I just dropped off the clothes, and the first place I went to was a homeless shelter, and they only took brand new clothing, like with tags. So then I went to the LGBT center, and they have 7 locations here in LA. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. So the one that I went to first, they said they didn't accept donations, that the other location did. So the second location, which is the one I'm at right now, they accept donations, and it was only a 5-minute drive away. So I was like, okay, fine. I dropped off the clothes, and it was really nice. And like, this is like built out very nicely. They have a map on here. This is the locations map, and it's like the LGBT community centers, like all of them all over LA. And this is really cool. Like, I'm like, wow, this is really built out and like so very nice. So okay, now we're gonna head to the coffee shop, and I'm trying to decide if I should go somewhere here. I'm in Hollywood, and I'm like, should I go to, I don't know, I want to figure out what coffee shop I'm gonna go to, and then I'll just bring you guys with me. So I was editing at the my computer stopped working. So the video editing software, I don't even know what happened. I don't know what happened, but I also tried to pick up my vlog camera and just like, you know, update you guys on what's going on. And my vlog camera broke. And I don't have any fight left in me at this point. Like, I feel like every step of the way for the last month, I have just been turned around. Just every step, like literally every step. And what pisses me off the most is that I just got that camera because my camera fell in the ocean 5 weeks ago. So I bought that camera, and luckily I bought a warranty. I filed a claim and I've already shipped the camera out. So like, I'm recording this on my phone. But I'm just so annoyed because this is the second time in a month and a half that I have to vlog on my phone because my camera's broken and I'm waiting for a new camera. So I have the DJI Osmo Pocket, and it has like the gimbal, and the gimbal was like literally not responding. And then all of a sudden it just starts working on its own, where like the camera, like I turned the camera off, but somehow the gimbal is still moving and it's just like doing its own thing. And the gimbal was also overheating and it was like really physically hot. I don't know what happened, but I'm so tired. I am so exhausted. So that is the end of this vlog. I don't really know when I'm gonna get a new camera because I just sent off that one. So hopefully they send me a new one very shortly, because like when I say it was not working, it was not working. So I have plans to vlog tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna vlog on my phone. I'm so tired. It's 6 o'clock and I'm like here in my vanity about to get ready for bed because I've had it. So yeah, that was the day. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Somehow, some way.